Scorpio, this is your October forecast for those of you who have a Scorpio sun, moon, or rising. It will address all of you. So listen, I can see here last month it was very social for you, okay? You had all these planets going on up in your 11th house for social activities. You had the sun, you had Mars and all this. And so, yes, this month though, it's more of a pull back, trying to kind of ground all the impressions that you've had. It's really getting in touch with your more of your inner self, your subconsciousness, your dream self, and just basically resting up a little bit because things are really going to start taking off here in November for you. And but you have Venus in your first house. Venus is all about love. It's about romance, the things that you value. And I can see that there's certain things this month that's really going to pinpoint this on your chart. It only gets into this area once a year. It's in your sign, Scorpio. So you're going to feel it. You're going to emote it. You're going to be bringing it out. And you're going to be receiving it as well. And Venus, of course, is about love, but it's also about money and values, those things that are important to you. You're going to be expressing it. And somehow it might even be in the limelight there for you. Now, the Sun and Mars are conjunct, and so November 2nd, they'll be exact. The Sun is you, Mars is action and activity, so I could see that you might be working a little bit behind the scenes and getting something done. It could be a project, a creative project. 12th house is Pisces, right? Now, we have the new moon also in this area, and of course, that is, the beginning of a whole new cycle for you. And it's also the time when we place our intentions, and that will be on November 6th. Okay, so your intention this month, Scorpio, should be on this inner spiritual cycle of creativity, dreaming, visualizing, and so forth, and attuning to your higher self, which is your intuitive self. That you can ask for more, for it to increase and stay with you until it will revisit this area a year from now. So you're programming yourself with this new moon for an entire year. Mercury is retrograde, Scorpio, in this area, and it will be to October 19th. So say from the 20th, they'll start picking up, moving forward. So communication, that is Mercury, right? How we communicate and how we listen to other people communicate. We want to make sure that whoever is on board that we are talking to, that they hear what we're actually trying to say, because things can come out a little haphazardly or in a way that wasn't fully intended, or vice versa. Maybe we're not listening correctly, right? Maybe we're skipping over a few things. So if there's anything that you feel is hanging, well, validate, go and ask and make sure that that was what you heard. Anyway, but a good thing of having Mercury in this area is that you can tap into things that you worked on, projects from the past, and picking up things that could have been a little lost along the roadside. And since it is creative, that's where you could actually pan out this month. But talking about retrogrades, wakey, Scorpio, this is now a time when we can start seeing our life and energy and projects moving forward. We know that summer has been very slow due to 5 planets, now 6 with Mercury there, has been retrograde. And I've heard a lot of complaints, from my clients. It's like, why are things so slow? Nothing is happening. It is depressed. But, yes, it slows us down in that external world. When planets go retrograde, it really opens us up to our internal world, right? So there's a lot that has been moving there. And even if you don't see the outcome or the consequences quite yet for it, you will as they start picking up. And we got 4 planets going direct this month. So you'll see that speed will be picking up. So get your pen out. We're starting off with Pluto. Pluto on October 7th is in your 3rd house. And the 3rd house is all about communication. It's about traveling. It's how we interact, how we present things. Pluto is very transformative. And you have really been deepening this level for years now with Pluto in this area. But now you shall see how this transformation is going to behoove you in your ways of communicating or presenting things now from October 7th onwards. Then we have Saturn, has been retrograde for several months for you. That is in the home area. So you have really been focusing on family matters, the foundation of your home, selling, buying. Jupiter is here too, also retrograde. So a lot that has to do with the foundation that you're building for security has been slow, but not in vain. So when Saturn awakens here, that will be on the 11th. Jupiter will awaken on the 18th. Both of them in this area. And Jupiter's happy-go-lucky, isn't it? Always abundant, always very gracious, always just playful. So you will see that all the work that you've been doing these months that might have craved more from you is now starting to pay off. You don't have to think about it. There's new energy on your day-to-day basis in the way that you're living in your home and expressing yourself within family members, and so forth. This is a great time that you will just feel that life is good. Life is really good again. Mercury, we did speak about, that is on the 19th. So you can see back to back, these planets awakening and bringing you up to par, bringing you forward again, right? So you don't have to keep questioning yourself, why is this slow? Why isn't this working? I'm putting all this energy and nothing is opening. It was never about you personally. It is about circumstances. And sometimes we just have to wait for the universe to kind of line up with us so that we can get synchronicity up and running and going again. That's what you're going to start seeing now, is that synchronicity. And then you want to catch that train and take those offers coming your way, Scorpio, because it's really going to be widening your vision on life. It's going to bring that sense of life is great, right? And it's expanding. So have fun with that. And the full moon is going to be on the 20th in your 6th house. So you will see that being illuminated, and that's your day-to-day routine. Maybe you're starting something new. Maybe you will have more time off on your schedules or calendar so that you can, feel that you're getting personal time on board, that it's not just all work and whatnot. But let me just, before I let you go, Scorpio, this month, pay attention to what's going on in that subconscious level and what you're wrapping up from this last solar year, because from next month, you're starting your new 12-month journey, okay? So this month is important to you, and have a good one. Bye now.